he fights a real fighter, a real fighter that can really fight, it's not gonna be that good.
If he ain't gotta look for Roach, that's a good.
The drama surrounding Gervonta "Tank" Davis is reaching a fever pitch as his fight against Lamont Roach approaches. Fans are eagerly anticipating the match, but the conversation around Tank's dominance in boxing is already heating up thanks to none other than boxing legend Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather didn't hold back when reacting to Tank's latest training footage, confidently declaring that Tank is the hardest puncher at 135 pounds. He also went on to praise Tank for his incredible power, speed, and skill. For Mayweather, Tank's power is undeniable, and he believes Tank has cemented himself as the face of boxing, much like Floyd himself and Mike Tyson did in their time. Tank Davis is now undeniably one of the biggest names in the sport. With an undefeated record, knockout power, and an undeniable star presence, Tank has become boxing's biggest attraction. He is the one to watch, and this is his time to not only dominate the ring, but to also leave a lasting legacy in boxing. Floyd Mayweather himself has seen Tank's potential for years, and it's clear that the boxing world has finally recognized him for what he truly is, a force to be reckoned with. Years ago, Tank made a bold prediction about his future. He spoke to a production group about watching Floyd, Canelo, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Manny Pacquiao, and how he was going to be the face of boxing. Fast forward to now, and Tank Davis has fully embraced his role at the top. "I'm definitely the face of boxing," Tank says, and it's hard to argue with him. The man's skills in the ring, combined with his ability to captivate an audience, have made him not just a champion, but a household name. With his upcoming fight on March 1 against Lamont Roach, Tank is laser-focused. He's fully committed to ensuring that he continues to dominate in the ring, and as he prepares for the bout, he emphasizes the importance of staying sharp and disciplined. Tank knows that once a fighter reaches the top, every performance counts. There is no room for complacency. Tank is committed to not just winning, but putting on a show for the fans. He understands that in boxing, strong performances are what attract fans, and they're what keep you at the top. Tank sees boxing not just as a sport, but as entertainment, where fighters have to engage and excite their audience consistently. "I never want to go out there and look like a fool," Tank says. "I want to stay sharp. I want to make sure I'm giving it my all every time I step in that ring. I don't want to underwork myself or slip up. Every fight, every performance matters." His commitment to excellence has made him one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport, and it's clear that he isn't going to let anything stand in the way of his legacy. His ability to bring explosive knockouts while maintaining a high level of skill and showmanship has made him a must-watch fighter, and he's committed to maintaining that reputation every time he steps into the ring. One of the things that sets Tank apart from many of his peers is his approach to each fight. Unlike many boxers who rush into the ring swinging wildly, Tank is a thinker. He takes his time in the opening rounds to study his opponent, reading their movements and assessing their strengths and weaknesses. This patience and strategy are what have allowed him to break down opponents over time and take advantage of any opening. For Tank, it's not about rushing in and throwing punches, it's about making sure that when he does strike, it's with precision and power. "I like to feel my opponent out in the beginning," Tank explains. "I don't want to just rush in and make mistakes. I want to figure out their movements, see where the openings are, and then make my move." That's the same in life. You can't just rush into things. You have to figure it out, adapt, and then make the right decision. His mindset is not just about boxing, it's about life. Tank understands that success comes from being strategic and making smart decisions, whether inside the ring or in life. This calculated approach is one of the reasons why Tank is so successful. It's not just about raw power. Tank has mastered the art of setting traps, forcing opponents into making mistakes, and capitalizing on those errors. With his upcoming fight against Lamont Roach, Tank knows that every moment counts. Roach is a skilled fighter, and while Tank respects his abilities, he's not underestimating him. Tank knows Roach will come prepared, but he's confident that fans will see the same dangerous Tank Davis that they've come to expect, one who is ready to dominate. Tank's commitment to pushing himself harder than ever in training camp has him focused on sharpening every aspect of his game: his speed, power, defensive reflexes, and technique. Tank's intense sparring sessions and heavy bag drills have shown just how dedicated he is to making a statement and delivering another dominant performance. "I'm training harder than ever," Tank says. "I'm focused on making sure I'm at my peak for this fight. I want to give the fans what they expect, a knockout, a dominant performance, something to remember." Tank's confidence is palpable, and it's clear he believes that if he lands clean, it will be another highlight reel finish. He's always looking to make a statement, and that's what has made him one of the most exciting fighters in the sport today. Boxing legends like Mike Tyson have even expressed admiration for Tank, noting that he has the potential to achieve legendary status himself. Tyson, when asked about the comparisons between himself and Tank, didn't shy away from the question. Instead, he embraced it, pointing out that Tank has the potential to become a true legend in boxing if he continues working hard and staying dedicated. "Tank is a great fighter," Tyson said. "He's on the path to greatness. If he keeps working hard, keeps staying focused, he'll be remembered as one of the greats." Tank's skill set is not just about his power, it's also about his boxing IQ. According to respected trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas, Tank is the most complete fighter in boxing today. While many focus on his knockout power, Atlas believes that Tank's true strength lies in his ability to think strategically in the ring. Tank doesn't waste punches. He studies his opponent, looking for weaknesses and openings, and when the time is right, he strikes with pinpoint accuracy. "Tank is a smart fighter," Atlas said. "He doesn't just throw punches for the sake of throwing punches. He's setting traps, making his opponent make mistakes, and then he makes them pay for it. That's what sets him apart from other power punchers." Atlas believes that Tank's ability to break down opponents over time, apply pressure, and control the distance in a fight is what makes him so dangerous. It's not just about raw power. Tank has mastered the art of breaking down his opponents, making them uncomfortable, and then unleashing his devastating knockout punches. And it's not just analysts and trainers who are impressed by Tank's abilities. Other fighters, like Ryan Garcia, have openly praised Tank's skill set. Garcia, who has shared the ring with Tank, noted that it's not just Tank's power that makes him dangerous, it's his precision, timing, and ability to land punches that opponents don't expect. Garcia explained that Tank doesn't just throw wild shots. Every punch is calculated and placed with purpose, making him one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport. "Tank is a sniper," Garcia said. "He's a master at landing the shots that you don't see coming. It's not just about his power, it's about his accuracy and his ability to read his opponent." Tank's trainer, Kenny Ellis, has made it clear that he believes Tank will knock out Lamont Roach in their upcoming fight. Ellis acknowledged that Roach is a skilled fighter, but he's confident that Tank's power, skill, and ring IQ will be too much for Roach to handle. "Roach might be a solid fighter, but Tank is on another level," Ellis said. "He's stronger, faster, and smarter. Roach will have to be at his absolute best, and even then, I don't see him getting past Tank." As the fight approaches, the anticipation continues to build. Fans are eager to see Tank in action, and with his explosive power, sharp reflexes, and undeniable skill, he's ready to make another statement. Whether Lamont Roach can withstand the pressure remains to be seen, but one thing is for sure, Tank Davis is on a mission, and he's determined to prove that he is the top fighter in the division. Boxing analyst Oscar De La Hoya has also praised Tank's abilities, highlighting that Roach will face an extremely tough challenge in the ring. "Tank has everything: power, skill, and experience," De La Hoya said. "Roach is a great fighter, but I don't think he has what it takes to handle Tank's explosive style and devastating knockout power." The fight between Tank Davis and Lamont Roach is shaping up to be one of the most exciting matchups in boxing. As Tank continues to work tirelessly in the gym, sharpening his skills and preparing for the biggest fight of his career, fans are counting down the days until he steps into the ring. One thing is clear: Tank Davis is ready to dominate, and he's not going to let anything stop him from achieving greatness.